Want to learn a new language but not sure where to start?
Yes, indeed.
Looking to broaden your personal, professional, and cultural horizons through new languages?
Yes, indeed.
Well, here I am to encourage you because it's time to challenge your intelligence and explore new ways of perceiving the world.
I like what you got. Good job.
Please don't hold back and hesitate because I assure you that you can learn and express yourself in another language. The proof? You learned your native language when you were little, tiny. So stick around and I'll tell you how to make it happen. Hello, I'm Constantino de Miguel. Welcome to the Prime Group channel. Take a look around and pay attention to children because they will give you the key to learning another language.
Children!
First, a baby appears captivated by a world of sounds they can't decipher. Still, gradually, they start connecting those sounds to objects and concepts.
I understand.
Language acquisition in little ones follows a predictable sequence. In the first 6 months, there's babbling and cooing. First words emerge around the age of 1. Vocabulary explodes around 2. Grammar and structure develop between ages 2 and 3. And linguistic skills continue to improve as they grow.
I can talk.
The pace of learning varies among children, but it's clear that interaction with adults and other children is crucial for their linguistic development. Now you might say, sure, but a baby has a blank, adaptable, and absorbent brain, capable of learning any language without any effort through play. And that's true. However, the process is the same. First, passive acquisition of vocabulary and grammar. Then you start speaking, even if it's awkward, with imperfect pronunciation, without conjugating verbs, and using a telegram style of communication. Want water? Where's the bus? How much product cost? Like the Yoda.
Why are you talking like that?
The key to learning any language is to dare. Take the plunge. Feel no shame. Get your message across in any way possible and interact with other speakers.
Let's talk.
And I have good news for you. You no longer need money to practice a foreign language, meaning you don't have to travel to the corresponding country and live there for some time. It's no longer necessary. So hang on because I'll tell you later where to efficiently practice a foreign language at zero cost.
Let's begin.
But first, listen to the 10 tips I will give you to achieve the goal of learning another language. 1. Set specific goals.
What your goals are and what my goals are.
Establish clear and specific goals before starting. For example, I want to be able to hold a basic conversation in French in 6 months.
Elle est dérangée avec nous.
Ouais!
Or, I need to improve my Spanish skills for my job. 2. Choose a motivating language.
Man, but it's motivating.
Learning a new language requires time and dedication, so pick a language that interests you. If you are into the culture and music of a particular country, that could be a great starting point. But also, if you have a significant other who speaks the language you want to learn. 3. Language immersion.
Get in. Let's get in.
Immerse yourself in the language as much as possible. Listen to music, watch movies, series, or TV shows in that language.
Great! You're already in character!
This will help you get used to the sounds and rhythms of the language. For example, listen to a simple podcast before bedtime. My favorite in German is Slow German. It improved my comprehension of German and over time even helped me fall asleep with a newly learned German phrase.
The plane!
4. Online classes or resources. Consider taking online classes or using resources.
Website.
Platforms like Duolingo, Rosetta Stone, or Coursera offer quality language courses. Use mobile apps like Memrise or Anki to practice vocabulary and remember new words effectively.
Let's practice the smooch.
5. Read and write regularly. Read books, newspapers, or blogs in the language you're learning. Try writing diaries or messages in that language to enhance your writing skills.
You wrote this?
Back in college, I remember I covered my room with post-it notes featuring words and phrases in German.
The Germans.
6. Establish a study schedule. Dedicate time consistently to studying the language. A consistent schedule will help you maintain steady progress. Learning a foreign language involves many hours. The more time you dedicate, the better results you will achieve. A consistent schedule will certainly help you maintain steady progress. For example, 2 hours every day, 4 hours on weekends, and so on.
We are already seeing beautiful results.
7. It must become an obsession. Learning a foreign language is different from studying any regular subject. A language must become almost an obsession. It's not so much about memorizing and storing words and structure, but about living the language and perceiving through it. For example, how would this be said in Chinese? I will repeat it again and again, this sentence in Chinese, until it sticks in my mind. 8. Don't fear making mistakes.
Mistakes happen.
Don't be afraid to speak and make mistakes. Errors are a natural part of the learning process and will help you improve. 9. Patience and persistence. Learning a new language takes time, so be patient with yourself. Celebrate your achievements, even the small ones, and maintain a positive attitude throughout the process.
I did it!
Example: if you decide to learn French and your goal is to be able to communicate on a trip to France in 6 months, you could start by taking online classes twice a week, watching shows in French during your free time, joining conversation groups in French, and keeping a journal in which you write your thoughts in French.
En français, s'il vous plaît.
Don't forget to celebrate each milestone, like when you can order a meal in French in a local French restaurant.
I love French wine, like I love the French language.
So you're ready to start speaking if you have done your homework, followed a method, and learned at least 200 words. So here's the most crucial tip. 10. Practice conversation. Oral practice is essential. Learning a language without speaking to others is like learning to swim without getting wet.
Peter, this is pointless.
So find a language exchange partner or join conversation groups in your area. If that's not possible, don't worry. As promised, here's a list of free apps to connect with native speakers or other learners like you. HelloTalk. HelloTalk allows you to speak with native speakers of over 150 different languages. The app allows users to communicate through text, voice calls, or video calls to facilitate interaction and learning. Tandem. Tandem connects you with native speakers worldwide so you can practice your language skills. You can chat, make voice and video calls, and send audio and text messages. Busuu. Busuu offers online language courses and allows you to interact with native speakers of the language you're learning. The app offers a variety of languages, from the most popular like English, Spanish, and French, to less common ones like Turkish and Arabic. Speaky. Speaky allows you to converse with native speakers worldwide to achieve fluency in the language you're studying. You can chat, make voice and video calls, and send audio and text messages. So, what are you waiting for? Learning a language has never been so easy and affordable.
Yeah, it's free.
All you need to do is put in some effort, time, and most importantly, dare to practice. The reward of being able to express yourself in another language is priceless. Thanks for sticking around until the end. If you like this, click the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel that we put so much effort and enthusiasm into. Also, feel free to share your language learning experience here below. See you soon!